There goes my only possession. There goes my everything. I hear footsteps slowly walking as they gently walk across a lonely floor, and a voice is softly saying, darling, this will be goodbye forevermore.
I wanna tell you all a story about a Harper Valley widowed wife who had a teenage daughter who attended Harper Valley Junior High. Well, her daughter came home one afternoon and didn't even stop to play. And she said, Mama, got a note here from the Harper Valley PTA. Well, the note said, Mrs. Johnson, you're wearing your dresses way too high. It's reported you've been drinking and running round with men and going wild. And we don't believe you ought to be bringing up your little girl this way. And it was signed by the Secretary, Harper Valley PTA.
Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to Ma and me, just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now, I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard, my wits got keen. Roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man that gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I'd just hit town and my throat was dry. I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, there at a table, dealing stud, sat the dirty, mangy dog that named me Sue.
We don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee. We don't take our trips on LSD. We don't burn our draft cards down on Main Street. We like living right, being free. We don't make a party out of loving. We like holding hands and pitching woo-woo. We don't let our hair grow long and shaggy like the hippies out in San Francisco do. And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, a place where even squares can have a ball.
Take the ribbon from my hair, shake it loose and let it fall, laying soft against your skin like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night.
Shine on me, sunshine, walk with me, world, it's a skippity-doo-dah-day. I'm the happiest girl in the whole USA.
Good morning, morning. Hello,
sunshine. Wake up, sleepyhead. Now why'd we move that Bojangle clock so far away from the bed? Just one more minute, that's why we moved it. One more hug or two. Do you love waking up next to me as much as I love waking up next to you? Now you make the coffee, I'll make the bed. I'll fix your lunch and you fix mine. Now tell me the truth, do these old shoes look funny? Honey, it's almost 9. Now you...
My baby makes me proud. Lord, don't she make me proud. She never makes a scene, hanging all over me in a crowd. 'Cause people like to talk, Lord, don't they love to talk. When they turn out the lights, I know she'll be leaving with me. And when we get behind closed doors and she lets her hair hang down, and she makes me glad that I'm a man.
Walked into the bar and parked his lanky frame upon a tall bar stool. And with a long, soft southern drawl said, I'll just have a glass of anything that's cool. A barroom girl with hard and knowing eyes slowly looked him up and down. And she thought, I wonder how on earth that country bumpkin found his way to town. And she said, hello, country bumpkin. How's the frost out on the pumpkin? I've seen some sights, but man, you're something. Where'd you come from, country bumpkin?
If he brings you happiness, then I wish you both the best. It's your happiness that matters most of all. But if he ever breaks your heart, if the teardrops ever start, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Si te quiere de verdad y te da felicidad, te deseo.
Time forgotten, the dreams that just fell by the way. And a good life, he told me, is not what she's living today.
Although she never complains of the bad times or the good things he's done, she just talks about the good times they've had and all the good times to come. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. She loves him in spite of his ways that she don't understand. Her teardrops and laughter go past in this world hand in hand. This good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man.
In a bar in Toledo, across from the depot, On a bar stool she took off her ring. I thought I'd get closer, so I walked on over. I sat down and asked her her name. When the drinks finally hit her, she said, I'm no quitter, but I finally quit living on dreams. I'm hungry for laughter, here ever after. I'm after whatever the other life brings. In the mirror I saw him, I closely watched him. I thought how he looked out of place. He came to the woman who sat there beside me. He had a strange look on his face. Now his big hands were calloused, he looked like a mountain. For a minute I thought I was dead. But he started shaking, his big heart was breaking, and he turned to the woman and said, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucy.
Heaven's just a sin away, whoa, whoa, just a sin away. I can't wait another day, I think I'm giving in. How I'd love to hold you tight, whoa, whoa, be with you tonight. But that still won't make it right, 'cause I belong to him. Oh, way down deep inside, I know that it's all wrong. Your eyes keep tempting me, and I never was that strong. Devil's got me now, oh, oh, gone and got me now. Can't fight him anyhow, I think he's gonna win.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind 'cause he was way behind, and he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot, and the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, boy, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now you play pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, 'cause I think I'm better than you. Boy said, my name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet and you're gonna regret, 'cause I'm the best as ever been. Johnny, rising up your bow and play your fiddle hard, 'cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards. And if you win, you get the shiny fiddle made of gold. If you lose, the devil gets your soul.
Found love letters by his bed, dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single I love you. I went to see my friend today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smile in years. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door. Soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today.
papa, mau, mau. Giddy up. Papa, mau, mau. High over silver highway.
Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm sorry I was blind. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind.
There's a little girl in our neighborhood. Her name is Charlotte Johnson, and she's really looking good. I had to go and see her, so I called her on the phone. I walked over to her house, and this was going on. Her brother was on the sofa, eating chocolate pie. Her mama was in the kitchen, cutting chicken up to fry. And Daddy was in the backyard, rolling up a garden hose. I was on the porch with Charlotte, feeling love down to my toes, and we were swinging. Swinging. Yeah, just a swinging. And Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on the front porch in a swing, a swing.
I rolled out this morning, the kids had the morning news show on. And Brian Gumble was talking about the fighting in Lebanon. Some senator was squawking about the bad economy. Gonna get worse, you see. We need a change of policy. There's a local paper rolled up in a rubber band. One more sad story's one more than I can stand. Just once, how I'd like to see the headlines say, not much to print today. Can't find nothing bad to say, because nobody robbed a liquor store on the lower part of town. Nobody OD'd, no. You've been looking for love all around the world. Baby, don't you know this country girl's still free? Why not me? Will you finally come down to your old hometown? Your Kentucky girl's been patiently. Why not me? Why not me on a rainy day? Why not me to love your cares away? Why not me? Why not me when the nights get cold? Why not me when you're growing up? Why not me?
Put on your bobby socks, baby. Roll up your old blue jeans. There's a band playing down at the Armory. Who knows what rock and roll really means? I wanna ride in your 55 T-Bird, drive through some old memories. I ain't after your body, baby. I just want you to dance with me. I'm gonna bop with you, baby, all night long. I wanna bop the night away. I wanna make it a night like it used to be, when our hearts were young and our souls were free. I wanna bop with you, baby, all night long.
But you're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen.
Charlie's gotta go watch. Don't seem like a whole lot after 30 years of driving up and down the interstate. But Charlie's had a good life, and Charlie's got a good wife. And after tonight, she'll no longer be counting the days. 18 wheels and a dozen roses, 10 more miles on his 4-day run, a few more songs from the all-night radio, and he'll spend the rest of his life with the one that he loves.
I'm no stranger to the rain. I'm a friend of thunder. Friend, is it any wonder lightning strikes me? I fought with the devil, got down on his level, but I never gave in, so he came from me. I'm no stranger to the rain. I can spot bad weather, and I'm good at finding shelter. I've been sacrificed by brothers, crucified by lovers, but through it all I withstood the pain. I'm no stranger to the rain, but when I get that foggy,
I rushed home from work. I got on planes. I spend my whole day just thinking of you. And I walk through the front door, my whole life was changed. Nobody answered when I called your name. A note on the table that told me goodbye. It said you'd grown weary of living.
Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in booze and ruined your black tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. I toasted you and said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay.
What a fool I've been, and laugh and joke about me on the phone.
don't think you'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man.
It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just living for the minute. Yeah, went down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. Not a bite of living and a little bite of love.
I see the questions in your eyes. I know what's weighing on your mind. But you can be sure I know my part. 'Cause I stand beside you through the years. You'll only cry those happy tears. And though I make mistakes, I'll never break your heart. I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there. I swear, like a shadow.
It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the door. Try as I may, I could never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all.
It started way back in 3rd grade. I used to sit beside Emmylou Hayes, a pink dress, a matching bow, and her ponytail. She kissed me on the school bus, but told me not to tell. Next day I chased her around the playground, across some monkey bars to the merry-go-round. And Emmylou got caught passing me a note. Before the teacher took it, I read what she wrote. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? If you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no.
He was working through college on my grandpa's farm. I was thirsting for knowledge, and he had a car. Well, I was caught somewhere between a woman and a child. One restless summer we found love growing wild on the bank hot July moon. Saw everything, my first taste of love. So bittersweet, green on the vine, like strawberry wine.
One day shy of 8 years old, when Grandma passed away, I was a broken-hearted little boy, blowing out that birthday cake. How I cried when the sky let go with a cold and lonesome rain. Mama smiled, said, "Don't be sad, child. Grandma's watching you today. 'Cause there's holes in the floor of heaven, and her tears are pouring down. That's how you know she's watching, wishing she could be here now. And sometimes if you're lonely, just remember she can see. There's holes in the floor of heaven, and she's watching over you and me.
Who doesn't know what I'm talking about? Who's never left home, who's never struck out to find a dream and a life of their own. A place in the clouds, a foundation of stone. Many precede and many will follow. A young girl's dreams no longer hollow. It takes the shape of a place out west, but what it holds for her, she hasn't yet guessed. She needs wide open spaces, room to make her big mistake. I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance.
All through his day. Well, I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my day. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and bred, the place where he was born and bred. Long years I've been in trouble, but no pleasure here on earth I found.
Where were you when the world stopped turning that September day? Out in the yard, your wife and children working on some stage in LA? Did you stand there in shock at the sight of that black smoke rising against that blue sky? Did you shout out in anger and fear for your neighbor, or did you just sit down and cry? Did you weep for the children who lost their dear loved ones, pray for the ones who don't know? Did you rejoice for the people who walked from the rubble and sob for the ones left below?
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end.
You said I was in my early 40s with a lot of life before me, when a moment came that stopped me on a dime. I spent most of the next days looking at the x-rays, talking about the options and talking about sweet time. I asked him when it sank in, this might really be the real end. How's it hit you when you get that kind of news? Man, what'd you do? And he said, I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. And I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I gave forgiveness I've been denying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying.
Ain't it just like one of us to pick up the phone and call after a couple drinks and say how you been? I've been wondering if maybe you've been thinking about me. And somewhere in the conversation, an old familiar invitation always arrives. And I may hate myself in the morning, but I'm gonna love you tonight. Everyone's known someone that they just can't help but want. Even though we just can't.
Old man Wrigley lived in that White House down the street where I grew up. Mama used to send me over with things. We struck a friendship up. Spent a few long summers out on this old porch swing. Said he was in the war, went in the Navy, lost his wife, lost his baby. Broke down and asked him one time, how you keep from going crazy? He said, I'll see my son and wife in just a little while. I asked him what he meant.
looked at me and smiled, said I raised my hand, bow my head, finding more and more truth in the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I could see.
He's probably slow dancing with a bleach blonde tramp, and she's probably getting her skin. Right now, he's probably buying her some fruity little drink, cause she can't shoot a whiskey. Right now, he's probably up behind her with a pool stick, showing her how to shoot a combo. And you don't know. I dug my key into the side of this pretty little souped-up four-wheel drive, carved my name into his leather seat. I took a Louisville slugger to both headlights, slashed a hole in all more tight. Maybe next time you'll think before.
Just walked down the street to the coffee shop. I had to take a break. I'd been by her side for 18 hours straight. Saw a flower growing in the middle of the sidewalk, pushing up through the concrete like it was planted right there for me to see. The flashing lights, the honking horns all seemed to fade away in the shadow of that hospital at 508. I saw God today. I've been to church, I've read the book, I know He's here, but I don't look near as often as I should. Yeah, I know I should.
Like run from hate. Well, I run from prejudice, I run from pessimists, but I run too late.
I run my life, or is it running me? Run from my past. I run too fast, or too slow it seems. When lies become the truth, that's when I run to you. This world keeps spinning faster into a new disaster, so I run to you. I run to you. Memories scattered all around the floor, reaching for the phone, 'cause I can't fight it anymore. And I wonder if I ever cross your mind. For me it happens all the time. It's a 1:15. I'm all alone and I need you now. Said I wouldn't call, but I've lost all control and I need you now. And I don't know how I can do without. I just need you now. If I die young, bury me in satin, lay me down on a bed of roses, sing me in the river at dawn, send me away with the
all the cables and roll. Step onto the AstroTurf, get yourself a koozie, let's go. Who said anything about skiing? Floating is all I wanna do. You can climb the ladder, just don't rock the boat while I barbecue. On a pontoon, making waves and catching rays of falling. Jumping on the back, don't act like you don't want to. A party in slow motion, out here in the open, motorboating.
You a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. Yeah, when I first saw that bikini top on her, popping right out of South Georgia water, thought, oh good Lord, she had them long tan legs, couldn't help myself, so I walked up and said, baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise down a back road, blowing stop signs through the middle of every little farm town with you in this brand new Chevy with a lift kit. Look a hell of a lot better with you up in it. So baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise.
Quarter in a payphone, drying laundry on the line, watching Sun Tea in the window, pocket watch for telling time. Seems like only yesterday I'd get a blank cassette, record the country countdown, 'cause I couldn't buy it yet. If we drove all the way to Dallas just to buy an Easter dress, we'd take a longer Rand McNally, stand in line to pay for gas. God knows that shifting gears ain't what it used to be. I learned to drive that 55 just like a queen, 3 on a tree. Hey, whatever happened to waiting until to win it all by hand? 'Cause when everything is handed to you, it's only worth as much as the time you put in. It all just seems so good the way we had it back before everything became automatic.
I've got a girl crush. Hate to admit it, but I've got a heart rush. It ain't slowing down. I've got it real bad. I want everything she has. That smiling, that midnight laugh she's giving you now. And I wanna taste her lips, yeah, 'cause they taste like you. I wanna drown myself in a bottle of her perfume. I want her long blonde hair, and I want her magic touch, yeah, 'cause maybe then you want me just as much. I've got a girl crush.
Baby, last night was hands down one of the best nights that I've had, no doubt. Between the bottle of wine and the look in your eyes and the Marvin Gaye, then we danced in the dark under September stars and the pouring rain. And I know that I can't ever tell you enough that all I need
in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, oh, if all I got is your hand in my hand, well, baby, I could die a happy man. How about y'all tonight, huh?
See you over there staring at your drink, watching that eye sink all alone tonight. And chances are you're sitting here in this bar, 'cause he ain't gonna treat you right. Well, it's probably not my place, but I'm gonna say it anyway. 'Cause you look like you haven't felt the fire, had a little fun, hadn't had a smile in a little while, baby. Ooh, looks good on the sky, looks good on that neon buzzing on the wall, but darling, it don't match you right. And I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. Oh no, so black and white, stealing your thunder. Baby, blue ain't your color.
Sing my share of broken halos, golden wings that used to fly. They've all gone, wherever they go. Broken halos that used to shine. Angels come down from the heavens just to help us on our way. Come to teach us, then they leave us, and they find some other soul to say. Sing my share of broken halos.
We're in the home stretch of the hard times. We took a hard left, but we're alright. Yeah, life sure can try to put love through it, but we built this ride, so nothing's ever gonna move it. When the bones are good, the rest don't matter. Yeah, the pain could feel, the glass could shatter, then it rain, 'cause you and I remain the same. When there ain't a crack in the foundation, baby, I know any storm we're facing will blow right over while we stay put. The house don't fall when the bones are good.
Well, the road rolls out like a welcome mat to a better place than the one we're at. And I ain't got no kind of plan, but I've had all of this town I can stand. And I got friends out on the coast. We can jump in the water and see what flows. We've been saving for a rainy day. Let's beat the storm and be on our way. It don't matter to me where we are's where I want to be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. And I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over.
can tell your old man you do some largemouth fishing another time. You just got too much on your plate to bait and cast a line. You can always put a rain check in his hand till you can't. You can keep putting on forever with that girl whose heart you hold, swearing that you'll last someday further down the road. You can always put a diamond on her hand till you can't.
You got a fast car, and I wanna take it to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose, and maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car, and I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store. Man, it's say just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far, just across the border and into the city. And you and I can both get jobs, finally see what it means to be living. See, my old man's got a problem. Live with a bottle, that's the way it is. Said his body's too old.